Hello students. Today we will solve some examples of deductive reasoning. If you want to understand what is deductive logic or what is deductive reasoning and how we are supposed to apply that logic, I request you to go through our previous videos where we have discussed that in detail. Now let us understand some rule statements which will help us solve deductive reasoning question types. First is universal positive rule. As we can see the word universal in this. So such statements usually have all or everything or everyone, the words like that in it. Positive means something that does not have no or anything negative in the sentence. To give you an example here, all mammals have a backbone. All is a sign of universal statement and have is a sign of positive. So all mammals have a backbone is a universal positive statement. Similarly, let us understand universal negative rule. So universal negative is exactly opposite of universal positive, which means it will have words like no in that and it will have something negative in the sentence. Again, let us understand this with the help of an example. No reptiles have feathers. No reptiles, none of them have feathers. So this is a negative statement, and here uh, we are involving the entire species of reptiles. We are not leaving anybody, right? We are not leaving any creature that is reptile. So universal negative rule. Next is particular positive rule. Particular positive means when we are not including all in it, right? Particular positive. Now, some fruits are citrus, some are citrus, and some may or may not be citrus. We don't know about it. But particular means when we are talking about only some of them, right? And in a positive way, of course, we are talking that they have a certain quality or they have something. Next is particular negative when they do not have something, when some of them do not have something, that becomes particular negative. Some birds are not capable of flight. This becomes a particular negative rule. Next type of statement that you need to understand to solve these questions is a fact statement. As the name itself suggests, any statement that contains fact in it is called as a fact statement. A dolphin is a mammal, a penguin is a bird. These are facts which are presented in the form of a statement. Now, based on these various types of statements, we have to draw a conclusion. So when we combine universally positive, universally negative, particular positive, particular negative statements with a fact statement, or for that matter, for any other statement type, we have a series of statements which we have to study and draw a conclusion from this. This really helps us develop our reasoning, and that is the reason we are doing it here. Because reasoning is really required in solving your para-jumbles effectively, also in solving your reading comprehensions effectively, right? So let us get started. First rule here is all mammals have a backbone. Now I am trying to translate it in the form of Venn diagram. Okay, let's see. All mammals, they have backbone. Now consider this overlapping circle as backbone and the underneath as the circle for mammals, right? All mammals have backbones, and a dolphin is a mammal. Dolphin is a mammal. Now we have already stated that uh, dolphin is a mammal. This is established. What is not established, which we can consider as our conclusion, logical conclusion here, that dolphin also has a backbone. So that's what our conclusion over here is. Let us solve second example like this. This is about universal negative rule now. No reptiles have feathers. No reptiles have feathers. A penguin is a bird, right? So We know that all reptiles have feathers. Now let us translate this also in a Venn diagram. This is a circle for reptiles and this is a circle for feathers. Again, all of them have feathers too, right? Penguin is a bird. So for penguin, we have to draw another circle, right? This is a circle of birds and penguin is a bird. Now, what do we mean by this? Does this mean that penguin does not have feathers? But birds usually have feathers, right? And whether birds have feathers or not is not established here. So what is the only thing, logical conclusion that we can draw from these statements? It is penguin. A penguin is not a reptile, it is different, right? See, the circle is different, isn't it? Penguin is not a reptile, and that is what our conclusion is. Now let us continue solving the same type of questions. This one is particular positive rule now, where we take only sum of the entire group. Some fruits are citrus. So how to translate this into a Venn diagram now? I am doing this to help you understand clearly, okay? It is not compulsory to draw a Venn diagram for this. But with pictorial representation, it becomes easier, and that is the very reason why I am doing this for you. So some fruits are citrus. So this is the circle of fruits, let's say. Okay, all fruits. Now out of this, some fruits are citrus. The next statement is an orange is a fruit. Now this orange may be a part of this group or may be a part of this remaining circle, but that we don't know because nothing about that is mentioned. So it is like maybe or may not be, right? So we can, but we are following this particular positive rule right now, so it is better to stick to the positive. Therefore an orange may be a citrus fruit. I hope you have understood this. Now I am asking you this question. You have to tell me whether the conclusion is correct or not for the next set. All right. This is particular negative rule. Some birds are not capable of flight. Okay, birds. This is the circle of birds, right? Some of them are not capable of flight, whereas others are capable of flight. This is others are capable of flight, but these birds are not capable of flight. A penguin is a bird. A penguin is a bird, right? So penguin also comes under this circle only. But the conclusion here is therefore a penguin is one of the birds that cannot fly. Why do you think this is correct or incorrect? You have to tell me. Tell me in the comment section whether this conclusion is correct for this statement or it is not. And for either of your answers, I want the reasons as well. When we start discussing the next video and next concept, I will tell you what is the correct answer for this and why that is the correct answer. But I would like you to guess that. Another question that I want you to guess is this. All birds have feathers. Penguin is a bird. Now, let us translate this as well. I will translate it for you and you have to tell me what is the correct conclusion for this. All birds have feathers. Now, this is the circle of birds. And all of them have feathers. Okay, this is the circle of feathers. A penguin is a bird. Penguin is certainly a bird. So this penguin comes under this circle. Now what should be the logical conclusion for this? I want you to give a correct answer for this in the comment section, and in the next video we will discuss the answers for both of these examples. If you have liked the video, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel because we are going to discuss a lot many concepts and such questions in our video series. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.